Hey guys, it's Vengeance and I have returned from my holiday. Yay! And not only that, but tomorrow! In fact, there are three things. First, I returned. Second, I hit 400 subscribers, which is awesome, so thank you all for supporting me and of course subscribing. And last but not least, tomorrow is my birthday. And I'm planning to buy myself some premium tanks. In fact, I think I'm gonna buy the T14, so I will compare it with the Churchill 3. I don't know, maybe I'll see what I'm going to do. So right now we're looking at Poland Met in his T110E4. He's on Lakeview. Oh, and something that I also received, in fact one day early as a birthday present, is a headset, and right now I'm using it. In fact, the microphone I'm using is still the old one, but I now have how do you call them, you know, those things that you put on your ears. The English word is not coming into my mind. And so yeah, this is the first time I'm recording using them, and they are pretty cool actually. They were also pretty expensive. So Poland here has taken a position in the middle of Lakeville, and he has all sorts of targets. Mouse any 100 targets with a lot of health, so he has the potential to do a lot of damage. And the first damaging hit of the game hits any 100 for 716 damage. He backs off because even though the reload on the T110E4 I think is a little bit faster, because the damage per shot has been reduced from 850 to 750. He still needs to back up between shots like any other tank. Suddenly a wild M103 appears around the corner, tries to go around him. We can see here the HD texture of the M103, and let's see now the HD texture of a dead M103. And he, unfortunately, he gets hit by the 100 for a pretty large amount. That was 807 damage, I think. But the mouse is showing him his lower plate, so this should not be a problem for him to penetrate, not at all. And he's side scraping, and even though the armor on the side of this thing is pretty weak, it's good enough to side scrape. The mouse is a very good player. As you can see, he saw that he was shot in there, and he keeps the exact same position. So Poland Met will be able to shoot him over and over again in the exact same spot. Enemy 100 gets tracked, and that 100 seems like he's firing a high explosive with titanium ammunition, and he's able to penetrate Poland Met again. And that's not very good. He's now a one-shot kill for the 100. And in fact, for most of the tanks in the enemy team, also the mouse has 490 average damage, so that means that he's probably a one-shot kill for the mouse as well. He finishes off the IS-8, sorry. And the only tanks in the enemy team that can't kill him in one shot are the Centurion 7-1 and the T-54. So basically he needs to be pretty careful. Enemy 75. A75 also fires back but misses. He also misses. He shoots the house, and we're waiting for a reload, and we can see that there is some enemy movement on his left, in fact on the left of the map, and a shot to the frontal turret armor of an E75 is enough to finish it off, because this is where I think it hit. However, the left flank, as I said before, is pretty much collapsing, so they need to deal with this side of the map quick in order to be able to defend. And also you can see there are some bugs on the minimap. It appears like he's in a platoon with nobody, and somehow it still appeared that the artillery was in a platoon with him a few moments ago. Now it appears that there are 3 people. Now the 3 people are 2 heavy tanks and a medium tank in a platoon with him, so that's a bug I've seen before. The Allied T62A is trying to defend as best as he can. Poland Met sees a tracked Centurion and he finishes him off to a side shot, and now the scores are a little bit more equal. However, they are being kept, so that's not really good. He has 4 kills until now. I'll put the game a little bit on double speed because of course I watched this before, and this is going to be a little period where some aiming is going to happen but not some real shooting. Base is being kept, it reached 30%. Enemy Centurion, in fact FV4202, he fires a long range shot and deals over 700 damage to him. And now he's all alone with a Foch 155 against 6 enemy tanks, one of them being an artillery. And how much health is the Foch? Almost full health. At least they got that going for them, which is nice. So waiting for some enemy tanks to make their move into the town because he knows they're coming. He saw them on the minimap. There's the FV. In fact, that was the bad shit alone, sorry. I have to change this. It only showed their health points and I thought it was the boom bitch. Yeah, it was the bad shit alone. The Foch, however, is not going that well. He's being, I think, the I7 I think is circling around him or is trying to face hug him, but Poland Met saves his ally and finishes off the I7. Now there's the FV202. Catches him off guard and manages to plant one shot into him. In fact, he catches him while he's reloading. The FV does a big mistake there and gets shot for another 732 damage, which makes him a one-shot kill. He takes a rush shot and manages not only to track him but also damage him, which means that he probably hit the front wheel at an angle like this. This is how you take damage to the tank and also track him. And the FV is dead. And that Waffenträger there could have easily just rushed him right now and finished him off because he was reloading and the Waffenträger had enough time. He could even afford to take a shot, but no, he wanted to miss his opportunity. Enemy FV215E183, very dangerous, can easily finish off the Foch. Let's see, there is a tense duel there. The FV fires and misses, and now it means that he's making a round for it and he's dead. The Foch also survived, and from being 2 versus 6 is now 2 versus 2. And also it seems like they are better players, but they are on very low health. He's on 19 health, the Foch is on almost 800, but a shot from the GW100 can be enough for both of them. I think if they are close enough one to the other in the GW100, it's the Foch. He's probably going to kill both of them because of the splash. The Waffenträger, he doesn't know if he's aiming at him. The Waffenträger was actually aiming at him, but exactly when the Waffenträger wanted to turn its turret, he came near the corner and planted one big shot into him. That was a high explosive shell that did over 1000 damage, because the average damage I think is 950. what? It's 1100 from 750 gets that much. That's interesting, because on the 100, a tank that has 150 millimeters caliber and with armor piercing the same damage, it does only 950 damage with high explosive shells. So it means that the T110E4 can eat Waffenträgers for breakfast with its high explosive shells. Waffenträger was not paying attention, he was too slow and he got finished off. And now Poland Med is on 9 kills, and he and his teammate are against the artillery alone. However, the Foch was hit by the Waffenträger and he is now on only 197 health. So both of them are a one-shot kill for the artillery, even as a splash. Foch meets the artillery and dies. Now it gets interesting, because both of them can kill the other one in one hit. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. No, I think there is no chance that the GW100 can survive a high explosive shell from this tank. It happens maybe if Poland Med hits the gun or only the track. This is probably the only way the GW100 can survive a high explosive shell. Other than that, I don't quite think so. So now it's pretty risky. So it's gonna be who's going to hit first. If he misses the GW is going to kill him. Also, if the GW, in fact the GW can splash at about 3 or 4 meters and it's still going to do enough damage to kill him. So there he goes. This is the place where the GW is supposed to be. In fact, this is where probably most of the people would go in an artillery. He's been called a pussy because he needs to go and he doesn't appear to the GW, but the GW is waiting for him and there is nobody here. So where could it be? If he doesn't fight him in 1 minute, then it's a draw. It would be a shame, but there he is. And he has a shot to his side. The GW realizes that, but he wants to back up, and JJ motherfucker, JJ. That was an intense and very well played game in the T110E4. Massive damage and very good gameplay. And as you can see, he has a star because he probably plays his T110E4 very well. So let's see some post game stats. So there we go. 120,000 credits, 3,240 experience, 2,100 experience without a premium account, Master BJ Stinger, Pulse Medal, High Caliber, Tank Sniper and Top Gun. All of them well deserved. 11,334 damage. And what's this? Why does it say here? Probably this was some kind of mission. Whatever. And detail report: 23 shots fired, 21 hit, 20 penetrated. He received 8 shots and 5 of those penetrated. The other ones were track and I think 1 bounced. I'm not entirely sure. So this was a very intense game, very good game and awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Again, thank you very much for supporting me and getting me to 400 subscribers, and tomorrow again is my birthday. Yay! Have an absolutely awesome day.